Welcome to the Chom Sports News channel. Here you will find sports news. You should be closer to our channel by subscribe. The current situation that we are now. Brighton secure £16.6 million head start on Arsenal after deal agreed for summer transfer window. Brighton have already made their first summer signing and it is only February, whilst Arsenal still reel from a signing-less January transfer window. According to David Ornstein, the Seagulls have agreed to a €19.5 million, £16.6 million, purchase of FC Nordsjælland winger Ibrahim Osman. There had been some reports suggesting that the Gunners were interested alongside West Ham. However, the recruitment specialists on the south coast appear to have won the race over other sides to secure the Ghanaian signature. Whilst it seems Arsenal's reported interest was clearly not enough to make them push ahead with a potential deal, the move certainly will come as an indication that Premier League sides are moving early ahead of the summer. Arsenal have done this in the past with players like Lucas Podolski, who agreed on a deal with Arsene Wenger's then side in March of 2012. Chelsea signed Timo Werner in June 2020 before the 2019/20 season had come to a close due to the extension of the season from the COVID-19 pandemic. Clubs are able to come to agreements with clubs outside of windows, but those players cannot be officially signed until the window opens. For example, last season Liverpool agreed a deal for Cody Gakpo in December prior to the winter window opening. Arsenal therefore have plenty of encouragement to try and beat any competition to some of their main targets. There is risks to this, of course. Jumping the gun and agreeing on a deal can leave the risk of injury throughout the rest of the season a possibility. Not only that, but these deals can be tricky to agree, as clubs like to garner as much interest as possible in their players before a window opens to help see the price increase. Linking back to the injury concern too, a club with a player already having agreed a move in the next window risks that player having that in their minds whilst they're still playing for their current club. Arsenal have been linked to several players including Martin Zubimendi of Real Sociedad and Victor Osimhen of Napoli. Ivan Toney, Jorge and Pedro Neto have also been mentioned, and all would be very difficult to discuss prior to the summer window. Arsenal are now looking for players in a pool with many of interested parties. The selling clubs know this and therefore will want to encourage bidding wars for their players, which are unlikely to happen prior to the summer opening unless the club is keen to activate release clauses that exist, like in the case of Zubimendi. This is how Chelsea secured Werner. Don't forget to use the word scripture to get our information on time.